What's up, everybody? How you all doing here today? I hope everybody finished their week off strong. We had a pretty wild day today. We're going to get all into it, guys, on the live stream here today. All-time highs across the board. Welcome to the True Trading Group live stream. TTG, as we like to call it, it's the fastest growing, highest rated premium online trading educational platform and community where we all share the same goal together, and that's to learn, trade, and profit. 6 nights a week, Sunday through Friday, we go live for free right here on this YouTube channel where myself and my other TTG Pro Trader moderators, special guests, drop some golden nuggets and free education and lessons that can help you guys become better, more profitable traders. My name is Michael Edward, former award-winning hedge fund trader, now the current head trader for True Trading Group. And along with my team of 6 other pro trader moderators, we cover all different styles of trading, including swing trading, day trading, options, advanced options, shorting, long-term investing, and more. There is literally something for everybody in TTG, regardless of your experience or trading style. All right. I started my career working for a firm in New York City in 2007, fresh right out of college, my very first job. And then 08, 09 happened. That's the Great Recession, the big subprime mortgage crisis and the stock market crash. But not only did I thrive not only did I survive that during that time period, but I thrived, going on to receive the one of the firm's Trader of the Year awards in 2008. But before they ever let me touch $1 of their money, I had to go through their educational training program. That is what set me on the path to become the trader that I am here now today. I have since taken that curriculum, I've simplified it, and I've paired it with the top premium trading tools and products that are on the market today, and I've made it all available to my TTG members. All right. Now, listen up, guys. I don't care what anybody says. All right. There's probably a lot of people out there that have maybe made some money here and there dabbling with stocks. They've bought a couple of things. They got a stock tip from somebody, or they've watched some videos on how to trade or how to trade options. That does not mean that you know what you are doing. Okay, there's a very big difference between beginner's luck and just making some money because you bought a stock and held on to it and feel like you know what you're doing and you know how to trade, and actually getting education and being prepared. Okay. Getting an education can actually carry you for a lifetime. Okay. But, just some beginner's luck might last a couple of trades or a couple of weeks. But if you ever want to do this on a consistent basis, you've got to have an education and actually know what you're doing in order to make money in various market environments. When markets are up, down, sideways, you've got to have that ability to make money in various places. So no matter how much anybody wants to tell you, oh, just watch a bunch of free YouTube videos, you'll pick it up really quick. And then you'll start making boatloads of money. Just listen to what everybody tells you to do on Twitter or Reddit. My reply to all of those people is that 90% of traders fail. And if it was as simple as just going on social media and seeing what everybody's talking about or watching a bunch of free videos, that 90% number would be very, very, very less. much, much, much less, I should say. Okay, would be substantially less. All right, but that number is 90% not because trading is so impossible, or that's a scam, or it's rigged against the little guy. It's because 90% of traders don't spend the time to actually get education to know what they're doing, nor do they even want to try to understand the skill or know what they're doing. They're always looking for a get-rich-quick scheme. They're looking for like the secret, and there isn't a secret. The secret is just getting an education and learning a new skill that can carry you for a lifetime. Okay, as I said, I began my career working during one of the worst financial crisis of our generation. I mean, second to only the Great Depression in the 20s. As far as financial crisis goes, during the Great Recession in 08, 09. But it was thanks to the education, the community, the mentorship that I got from my coworkers, that I'm now confident now, no matter what's going on in the world, if it's inflation, if it's a global pandemic, if there's a war or anything like that, I'm confident in my abilities to be able to pull money out of the markets. And that is what all of my TTG members are being taught here now as part of the TTG fam. Before we get things started here today on this live stream, I first want to know if this is your very first live stream with True Trading Group, or you are not a member of TTG, go ahead and type the letter I in chat right now. Go ahead and type the letter I in chat right now. This is your very first TTG live stream, or you're not a member of True Trading Group. All right, we got Brian Bibikoff. We got Josh Martin. We got Taiwan Wells. We got Gail Upton, Shanta A, O Breezy, JRL SGTO, Fake KT, Yatin Thakar, Biplav Tuladar, Beanstalk, Kate Toker, RV Thomas, Kelly, Homero Duke Gomez, Chase Cross, Gary G, Renee Cardenas, Dippin Jane, B. Petro, Steve Grant, Renee Schaefer's, King of Concerts. We got Tom McPeak, Oglick K. Beautiful, guys. We got Gore. Nice. Welcome. All of you that are typing the letter I in chat right now, seriously, welcome. You guys don't realize what you've stumbled upon, but stick around for a little while and you surely will find out. Today's live stream is going to go down as follows. We're going to start things off with a real quick, brief Q&A session. I'm only going to take a couple of questions. I've got a lot I want to get into, you guys, with you here today. I know it's Friday. You guys want to jump on your weekend. So I've got a lot of stuff I want to cover. I got a lot of people I want to introduce you to. So we're going to start things off with like a 10, 15-minute Q&A, give some time for people to log on and join the stream. Then I'm going to break down and get into the action in the market first, because my God, was it insane. My God, was it insane. The market is in full-on melt-up mode. We are in all-time highs. And every day we are just pushing. And the markets feel very, very extended up here. But this is just melt up mode. I'm going to talk to you guys about what I think is going on in the markets. I'll talk to you guys about what I think is going on in the markets. And then I'm going to share with you 4 different TTG family members. You're going to hear from 4 TTG members as they're going to share their trading stories with you live right here on this YouTube channel. I got 4 of my TTG fam that are going to come on and they're going to share their experiences with you. And then a couple of important reminders, and the TTG Stimmy is back. All right, we're going to be giving out the passwords to members right here later on in this live stream. That's a little something fun we do with our members, where just, you know, we raffle off just $100 a person to a couple different people each day. And that TTG stimulus is back. So we're going to be doing that here today on this live stream as well. So stick around for the password to the TTG stimulus. All right. So now before we do here, guys, I'm going to get things started. And with the live Q&A session right now, I want you all to type your questions in chat. Okay, in the chat. Adam, who is my partner, co-founder of TTG, and the producer on these lives, will grab them and throw them right up on the screen. All right, so guys, go ahead. Okay, guys, go ahead. Type your questions and let's start the Q&A session. All right, Kata Kosa, we've got, you mentioned that in 2021 markets would get a bullish and experience euphoria. Is this the beginning of that euphoric phase? Kata Kosa, I think that this is the beginning of that. I think this is the beginning of that euphoric phase, but it's nowhere near coming to an end yet. The euphoric phase is really going to come, in my opinion, once we're done with COVID. And once everything is back open. I think that euphoric phase is going to come like Q3. Q3, I think, is when you're going to get that euphoric phase. And by then, I think the only thing that would stop markets from feeling, you know, like nothing can stop us is if inflation just gets out of control. I'm actually really surprised with what took place in the markets today, because we actually had a PPI number come out today. And that PPI number was very high, very high. The PPI number basically just is an index that will kind of track and tell you, you know, how expensive it is for producers to produce goods, okay, materials. And it was expected to be 0.5%. It came in at 1%, very high number. It's the highest number, actually. It's the worst number in 9.5 years. And you know, that to me just says, hello, that's inflation. This is the same number that shook markets in the end of February. I thought today that that number would have shook markets. It did shake markets when it first came out. We were gapping up today pre-market. That number came out, we dropped and went red. And the markets opened and we just ripped face off. completely no disregard, no regard whatsoever for that number at all. So I was actually pretty surprised in the way that the markets traded today and the strength that we saw and the extension to the all-time highs. This to me feels like a melt up. We're going to talk about this a little bit later on in the live stream, but this is a euphoric feeling, but I think that is far from over. I think we could easily continue much higher throughout the next couple of months before you reach a real state of euphoria. Where do you think SOS is going? I don't believe that SOS is going to give you all this short squeeze that you're all waiting for. I have been hearing about this short squeeze on SOS from so many traders. All I think this is a bunch of people that saw what GameStop did with the percentage of the float that was short. And now these people that are not experienced just think that every stock with a large short percentage of a float is going to do what GameStop did. That's not how the market works. I don't think SOS is a good company. I don't think the financial institutions that are short that stock are going to cover that stock. That stock has a lot of resistance ahead of it. There's a lot of bag holders in it, and I think you're going to get a lot more bag holders as time goes on. Do you think the SPY will open high on Monday? I actually think we gapped down on Monday. I think today was really a melt up, kind of a blow off extension move. And I actually think that we trade lower on Monday, but I thought that today, I thought that yesterday coming into today, I thought was like the blow off kind of exhaustion move. And there was still a lot more room left in the markets. I thought like when we were 409, like 409.50, that's when I was like, okay, this is the top. And we ripped through that later in the day. We pushed all the way to 411.50. So, I actually put up the quote from the famous economist earlier, which is that the markets can remain irrational a lot longer than you can remain solvent. And, I actually had some SPY put options today that I lost money on today. I'm red on the day because of those SPY put options, but, I had to just cut them loose. Once I saw we were not rolling over, we got over 409.50. I said, man, does this make sense to me? No, but I can't fight it. I can't fight what the market's doing. I got to stick to my risk tolerance, and then I ended up exiting the whole thing. I ended up exiting those put options. Let's see. Next question. When you place option trades, do you use market or limit? It depends, Matt. I do both. Depends on the option. Listen, if it's a SPY option that's got a ton of volume and a ton of liquidity and there's like a 1 cent spread, I'll just market order myself in. But sometimes if you're trading, a thinner option or an option that has a wider spread, I'll limit order like if I'm trading Tesla, for example, then you might have a 50, 75 cent spread on those options. I'll go ahead in there and I'll limit order myself in. I use limit orders and market orders. It just depends on the situation, whether I'm trading an option or a stock. I use both types of orders. It really just depends on what the setup entails and the spread and the volatility and the liquidity of the stock or option in that case that I'm trading. Do you give advice for long-term investments or just day trading? Yes, we do give long-term investment guidance as well. So intra trading, guys, we do everything. We have moderators that focus on all different types of trading styles, but whenever myself or any one of the other moderators adds a new position in their long-term portfolios, or for that matter, sells a position in their long-term portfolios, we let all of our members know. So in True Trading Group, we are not just day traders. We day trade. We also swing trade. We also do long-term investing. And we are not just small caps, mid caps, large caps, ETFs, options, you name it, we trade all of it. And that's the whole premise behind having a variety of moderators as part of the team that all specialize in different types of trading styles. Thoughts on fuel cell CHPT for infrastructure plan? I like them both. I actually own both of those companies in my long-term portfolio. I have taken starter positions in Fuel Cell at like $12 and change. I took a starter position in ChargePoint at $23 and change, I believe was my entry on ChargePoint, if I'm not mistaken. I believe it was $23 and change. They're starter positions on both, which means I am expecting maybe a little bit more downside or maybe some sideways consolidation action where I'll be able to add to those positions. But I do like Fuel Cell and ChargePoint. I do own both in my long-term portfolio. Understand these are young companies. They are higher risk, higher reward type of long-term investments. I wouldn't suggest that people, when you're first starting off building a long-term portfolio, I don't think that you should be buying stocks like Fuel Cell or ChargePoint to start your long-term portfolio. These are higher risk, higher reward long-term investments because these companies are not proven by any means. These companies have not proven themselves. They have a lot of work to do. They've got a lot of growth they need to be able to, to deal with, and they have a lot of hurdles along the way, and their management team is going to be tested. These are, young industries that these companies are operating in, but that is where you get the 1,000 and the 2,000% gains, because at some point, Amazon and Apple and Microsoft, they were also at one point high risk, high reward investments when they were very young, unproven companies. So I would much rather see someone that's just first starting off going after some established companies, like Disney and Microsoft and Apple. I know they're not the sexy names. Everyone's like, oh, no, it's not that sexy. Well, listen, if you've owned Apple and, Facebook and Microsoft and Disney, if you've owned those companies for the last 10 years, you tell me, look at your portfolio and tell me that they're not sexy. So I would much rather see you guys, when you're first starting out, go after some more solid, established, mature companies that can just be fixated on, or that you can just worry about growth rather than having to worry about execution. ChargePoint, Fuel Cell, Plug Power, all of these other companies, like all your electric vehicle stock, all of these companies, these are not proven companies. These companies, they have to execute. It's an execution story. Once they execute on their game plan and they prove themselves and they mature, then it will become just a traditional pure growth story. But these companies have a lot of way to go. So yes, you can lose 50, 60% on some of these stocks, but you can also make 500, 600% on some of these stocks. You're not going to get something like that with a Microsoft at this stage in the game. Let's see. How do you stop yourself from buying high, then the stock drops, even after watching for confirmation? Way too general of a question. I'm not really, there's way, way more we'd have to unpack on what you're doing when you say, you're buying high and then stock drops, even after you wait for confirmation. That could be a wide array of issues. You could maybe be misreading confirmation. You're probably chasing the stock higher. The best thing that I can say to you to prevent yourself from chasing a stock is to ask yourself, what would you be doing at this moment if you were already in the trade? If the answer is you'd be taking profit, then you've just answered your question. You are chasing and you should stay away from it. Let me see here. Mike, do you think it is because there is just more of the general population? No, I don't know. I don't think that I don't think that the reason why the markets are going up is because a higher number of retail traders are in the markets. I love the fact that there's a higher number of retail traders in the markets. It provides more liquidity, provides more movement, more opportunity, more volatility. I do like it. I think it's a great thing to see more people getting involved in the markets. But Kevin O'Leary said it best today. Kevin O'Leary was on CNBC and he's dead right. You just had your government just literally take cargo carriers and helicopters of cash and just dump it across the country. The $1.9 trillion stimulus plan is an outrageous amount of money that is going into the hands of a lot of people that don't need it. Now there's a lot of people that do need it, but there's also a lot of people that are getting it that don't need it. I personally know a lot of people that have gotten stimulus checks and did not need it at all. And it's free money. It's free money. And that money is going to fly right through this economy like you have never seen. And that's why I think you're going to have that state of euphoria as we get further into the year and the economy completely opens back up, even on a global scale. You have so many people are so built up with the demand to go out and travel, built up with the demand to go out and spend and go do things and do activities and get the hell out of their house and drive here and go there and do this and do that and buy this and buy that. The U.S. consumer is the strongest consumer on the planet by far in the situation that we're dealing with right now. And I just think that this is what you're seeing in the markets. You're seeing this is a liquidity-based rally, where between fiscal policy and monetary policy is what the Federal Reserve does. Fiscal policy is what Congress does. So the stimulus that you're getting from the Fed and the stimulus you're getting from Congress is just providing a massive wave of liquidity into the global financial system, not even just the U.S. markets. And I think that's just what you're seeing pan out. And that's why every time the markets were pulling back in January, February, March, you had these pullbacks. I kept saying on every single one of these live streams, if you've been following my channel for a while, I've been extremely bullish on the overall markets throughout this entire time frame. You go back to 2020, like July, August, when everyone was calling for another big sell-off and crash. I'm like, no, we're going to all-time highs. Then you go into this year. I said in December 2020, I'm extremely bullish for 2021. We're going higher. And here we are. But I just didn't think we were going to get to 411 this quickly on the SPY. I did not think we were going to get here this quickly. 34,000 on the Dow. I didn't think we were going to get there this quickly. Okay, so, but I think this is just a liquidity-based rally. So Josh N says, why are so many popular stocks still 10 to 30% down, even though the SPY is at all-time highs? What are people buying? Well, Josh, when you say popular stocks, you're probably talking about stocks that are hype stocks. These are not stocks that make up broad percentages of the indexes. Okay, you know, when you're talking about popular stocks, you're probably talking about NIO, and you're probably talking about Zoom Video, and you're probably talking about Square, and you're probably talking about Snowflake and Palantir and GameStop, and you're probably saying these are your popular stocks. None of those stocks have anything to do with moving the S&P 500, the Dow Jones, or the NASDAQ. What you're seeing is that the companies that are benefiting from the current environment that we are in, which is kind of the reopening trade and betting on the U.S. economy, is centered in the Dow, which is going to be, you know, your materials and your resources and your financials. And the Dow has been performing extremely well. The SPY makes up everything. The SPY is 500 different companies, but the only stock that you're probably would be considering, the only stock that you'd probably be considering a popular stock that's in the SPY is probably just Tesla. Okay, so, you know, just Tesla being one that has kind of fallen off, the SPY can go higher without Tesla going higher. So, you know, the popular stocks you see people talk about on social media are not the stocks that will dictate if markets are going up or down. All right, guys, listen, we've got over 900 people that are on this live right now. I need to see 500 likes right now, and make sure, okay, that you share this live stream as well. Guys, we have an amazing stream planned, and the TTG stimulus is back. So show me how much you appreciate this. Like and share this video now, guys. Let's like it. Smash that thumbs up. Turn that thumb blue. Smash that like button. Let me know how much you guys appreciate, all right, the time, energy, and effort that goes into all of these lives. And then, of course, share this video on your own social media channels, guys. I want to see 500 likes. Get to smashing. Click the share arrow. Get to smashing. All right. So, guys, that just about does it there for our live Q&A. I want to see 500 likes. We got about 40 more likes to go. Get to smashing. I got some really good stuff to talk to you guys. I got a bunch of guests that I'm going to bring on that I think you guys are going to really want to hear from. And then we've got the TTG stimulus is back. So a couple of TTG members are going to win a few $100 here today. So I'm pretty excited to do that. And it's Friday, baby. It's Friday. It's the weekend. We got 15 more to go, guys. Smash that like button. I'll wait. I want to see 500 likes, guys. Get the smash. We got 15 more to go. 10 more to go. 8. And there's your 500. Beautiful. Oh, 499. There it is, 516. Beautiful. Very, very nice. Good stuff. All right, guys, I'm going to move on here now. I'm going to talk to you guys about the overall markets real quick. Let me go ahead and share my screen with you, my charting software. So I want to get in. I want to talk to you guys about the overall markets real quick before I get into my guess. And for that, let's take things over to the charts. All right, guys. So here we have the SPY. Now, I've got to be brutally honest with everybody on this live. This is insane. This is insane. You have to, I don't know when is the last time that I have ever seen 11 consecutive green days in the SPY with this large of a move. We've not even had intraday pullbacks. We have not even had intraday pullbacks. Even if I go to a 15-minute chart and I pan this out and you look at this move, there has not been any pullback during this entire move. I'm astonished at the move that the markets have made in the last 2 days. Okay, I really, truly am. You know, when you go to the daily chart, you'd have to go, I don't know if we've ever had something like that. What comes to mind the closest, I think, would be January of 2018. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, but even that was only nine green days. Not even. Actually, this is a red. That would be a red day. That was a down day. And then you have the pullback days that are mixed in there. And then obviously you had, that sell-off in 2018. That was a lot of fun. Actually, I remember that. And then if we keep going, you had pullback days in here. This was when the Fed announced that they were going to be raising interest rates, and they took it back. And the bull market of 2019, you don't have anything even near that. Look, you have red days in here, red days in here. Then you have the push to all-time highs before COVID. And then after that, you don't have anything like that. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nope. 9. Nope. 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 So I can't remember the last time that I've seen something like this in the overall markets. And this is what I mean by the markets, to me, feel extremely extended. Okay. They feel very extended. You're dealing with an 81 RSI reading on the daily chart on the SPY. And we are just pushing up here on very low volume as we just continue to turn higher. And this is what I mean by this is a melt up. Okay, there's no pullback. There's no retest. I don't like this action. I really don't like this action. I much rather prefer to see the markets like, okay, we broke through 400 on this day, right? Excellent. Great. I would have much rather seen the markets pull back, retest 400, consolidate, and then continue higher and recharge the battery. But there's no pullback in here. There's no pullback in here. Okay. Now, I still remain very bullish for the rest of the year, but, you know, I thought today the markets coming into the day today, I thought the markets were extended. Okay, that's why I bought put options. I'll take you guys into the day today and show you where I bought put options in the markets today. Okay, I bought my first set of put options. I bought right there was my first set of put options. I then added to my put options, then right there. And then I covered my put option. Well, not covered. I sold my put options right there. So there's my initial put entry. There's my second put entry. And then there's where I stopped out of the trade. And thank goodness for sticking to my risk tolerance and sticking to my stop loss, because then the melt up happened in the afternoon. Okay. Now there's no fundamental reason for this. Everyone was asking me, Mike, what's the news? What's the news? There was no news. Okay, there is no news. The only news that came out today was that PPI data, which was a negative for the markets in the sense that you have a higher number, which means inflation. And the markets just digested it, swallowed it up, and continued to push higher. I actually wouldn't be surprised if you see next week or over the weekend news of some family office getting that was short the markets. They got a margin call, just like you saw happen to was it Archegos or whatever that company, the firm was, that got blown up in the Viacom trade, and they got forced liquidated on their margin calls last week. I wouldn't be surprised if you hear that a firm got forced margin call to cover their short positions over the weekend. That would not surprise me at all, honestly. When I see like this melt up action like this that I don't think was justified. I do think we trade lower on Monday, at least go back and test 409.50, 410. But I want to see this market pull back. And the funny thing is now what you're going to see happen when the market does pull back, it will pull back eventually. Obviously, it's not just going to keep going up forever, but you're going to get a pullback. And that pullback will probably be a large red candle. And then all of a sudden, everybody's going to start messaging me and asking me if I think that the top is in. Do I think the markets are crashing? Do I think, am I still bullish on my long-term portfolio? Am I selling my long-term portfolio? Everyone's going to start to ask me those questions. Okay. But no, I think the markets are due for a pullback, but I'm still bullish for the rest of the year. Okay. I'm still bullish for the rest of the year. All right. But this was an absolute insane, crazy day here today, guys. Let me see here. No, nice, Papa. Sorry, I'm just reading up we got a message from Papa Jordana. I'm a consistently profitable trader, and I'm considering a membership because I appreciate the TTG family and knowledge presented. Nice, Papa. I look forward to trading with you. Listen, the important thing is for you to realize is that True Trading Group, it's not just whether you've never traded a stock a day in your life or you've been doing this for 20 years, there's something for you here in True Trading Group and everything in between. All right. We have traders from all walks of life and all experience levels that are part of the TTG family. All right. So guys, what I'm actually going to be looking for here next week, and I know it kind of sounds silly because I just lost money today on SPY put options, but I really do think that this is a melt up, and I do expect a pretty healthy pullback where I think we can at least get back down into the low 400s. I really do think that we can get a pullback into the low 400s. Maybe get down to, I'll draw out some levels for you guys so you can focus on a couple of different levels. Your first potential support level that you're going to want to look at, okay, will be 410. Okay. After 410, a more major level is 407. Okay. Then another support level is 405.50. So I think these are three support levels that are well within reach. I do think if the SPY was to ever get below 405.50, I do think it accelerates to the downside and you get down to 400 to 401. Okay. But we have a long ways to go before that happens. There's a lot of support levels in here. There's a lot of support levels in here along the way that we're going to have to deal with. Okay. But I do think that these support levels need to be tested. We've blown through a lot of resistance levels on the SPY without ever retesting them. We blew through this all-time high and never retested it. I do think this previous all-time high at some point will be retested. Okay. I do think at some point that previous high is going to be retested, or at least this gap. I do think at least this gap, if not this prior high, will be retested. So when you're looking for a pullback, I think that's the area that we can get into. And then remember, I do still remain bullish. The 50-day moving average is going to work its way up to this area. And that's why I think that would be a beautiful retest and a base level for the markets to continue higher the rest of the year. I would love to see a pullback back down to test that prior high. At that point, this 50-day moving average, I would like to see this 50-day moving average then work its way up towards that level to create a very nice base. And then we can move higher off that base as the year goes on. All right. So that's what I'm looking at there in the overall markets. All right. This is why it's very important to be in TTG, guys. Okay. This is really a time in the markets that there's a lot of different things that are moving. There's a lot of different factors that are at play. And if you're not fully understanding what is moving markets and what is happening and what is going on, the thing that was the biggest example of it to me, why it's important for you guys not to be trading the markets on your own, is what I saw at the end of last year. At the end of last year, almost every inexperienced trader that was like just getting involved and they were kind of doing things on their own, they were all starting to buy put options in the overall market because they're saying, oh, well, COVID, all small businesses are going out of business. Everybody's unemployed. This is going to be a disaster. The market's got to go down. The economy is in such bad shape. But that's because they weren't informed enough to understand what was going on behind the scenes, what's going on with the Federal Reserve, what's going on with stimulus, what's going on with the Fed's asset purchase programs, what's going on in the credit markets, what's going on with fiscal policy and monetary policy, because all of those things is what pushed the markets higher when it looked like the economy was doing so poorly. Now the economy is starting to do better, and the market is now continuing to push higher. It's important to have a more fundamental understanding of what's going on rather than just reading what someone is typing on a social media message board or buying something that one of your coworkers mentioned to you over a sandwich. Using a lot of the different types of trading styles, whether it's day trading, swing trading, trading stocks or options, this is where it really comes into play about having an actual education to be able to navigate markets like this and to be able to make money in different market environments. Even though this bull market, I think, continues on for a while, eventually we're going to pay for this stimulus. Okay, we are going to pay for this stimulus later down the road. Okay, but for now, the markets have a long runway to go. All right, so guys, for those that are interested, we do have the 7-day trial. All right, we do have the 7-day trial that I wanted to just mention real quick before I bring on the rest of my guests. If you guys join for the trial today, I would highly recommend you guys sign up for the trial today. Go through the courses over the weekend, and then you'll be able to join us in chat on Monday. Okay, that's a 7-day trial. It's only $3 for anyone that's interested. Literally, that's it. There's no catch. There's no reoccurring payment. There's no auto renew. It's a one-time payment of $3. It's less than a cup of coffee. Everybody's got $3. Okay, so I want to just let you guys know. I suggest you do it today. Go to ttgthree.com. The URL is right there at the bottom of your screen, ttgthree.com. You get 3 sample trial courses that come in text and video format. Go through them over the weekend so you're better prepared for Monday. Okay, go through them over the weekend so you're better prepared Monday. Okay. You also, guys, get access to our Benzinga news feed for 7 days. You get access to our trade idea scanner for 7 days. You get access to SEC filings and analyst ratings on any U.S. listed company for 7 days. And you get 3 days in our trading chat room to trade with me and the rest of the TTG fam live. All right. Get a real feel for what it's like to be part of the TTG fam. So go to ttgthree.com. It's only $3. One-time payment. That's it. No auto renew, no reoccurring payment, none of that. It's $3. That's it. All right. So that just about wraps it up there, guys, for the kind of the market outlook session. All right, kind of wraps things up there for the market outlook session. What I want to do here now, for the remainder of this live, I got something really special that I want to do with you. I actually have 4 TTG members that are going to be coming on here and are going to share with you their trading story. I like doing this. I like bringing members on the lives because I think it's important for everyone to see and hear other people's trading journeys because everyone's journey is different. Everybody has a different experience level. Everybody has a different financial situation. Everyone has a different trading style. Everyone has different length of time it took them to be successful. Everyone has other responsibilities and other hurdles that have gotten in the way that have maybe prevented them from getting to the point where they want to be. And it's important for you to hear real life stories, not no BS, made up testimonial or, something you just read on something no, I want you to hear from these people directly live to get a real feel for what it's like to be part of the TTG fam and see their experiences. Okay. These people were not incentivized to come on this live at all. They do not benefit in any way from doing this. Okay. They are here on their own time to share their stories with you. They were all encouraged to tell the truth. If you're not making money with your trading group, tell us. If you are, great, tell us. Okay. They're encouraged to tell the truth. They're not incentivized. They're doing this on their own time, basically to help you. Okay. Just like I come on these live streams, I share with you free lessons, whether it's a mental lesson, a technical lesson on trading stocks or options, day trading or swing trading, to help you guys become better traders. These TTG members are coming on here on their own time to help you and share their story with you. So maybe something that you can relate to. Okay. So pay very close attention. All right. So with that being said, I think we're going to kick things off. How do you want to do this, Adam? I'm looking at okay, let me see here. Okay. All right. So I'm going to dive right in. Adam, you ready? Give me a quick little thumbs up. If you're ready, I'll get things started. Perfect. All right, good. So all of our members are live and ready, guys. And I'm going to start things off with our first guest. My first TTG member is a stay-at-home mom, 3 kids, owns a business with her husband, and say that her life is busy would be a gross understatement. Okay? Stay-at-home mom, 3 kids, owns a business with her husband. To say she's a busy woman is a major understatement. This woman has worked her butt off in chat and going through the courses and has not stopped pushing to improve as a trader. And we're going to let her tell you all the rest about her story. Everyone please give a big, warm TTG welcome to Jessica Woodward. What's up, Jessica? How are you?
Heyo, how's it going?
Heyo!
Heyo!
What's up? Jessica, it is so nice to have you up here on the live stream with me. Thank you so much for taking your time to join us here today. I know you are pretty popular inside of the chat room. You're pretty active. And I think a lot of people are pretty excited to hear from you.
Yes, I've spent more time in chat over the last 3 months than I think I've spent doing anything on my computer ever. So
awesome.
Yeah, it's been awesome to be in chat and to be a part of TTG.
Well, it's been an absolute pleasure having you part of the group and kind of watching you grow over the last couple of months has been awesome. I want to just for the first couple minutes, just tell us a little bit about yourself. Like, what got you into trading? What brought you to TTG? How has it been, like, being part of the TTG family specifically? And, like, how's your trading career? Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay. I have some notes here so that I didn't forget, but
sure.
Because I'm a little nervous. But
no,
anyway,
you're doing great.
So I started trading the beginning of 2020. My husband and I decided that we wanted to start investing into things that would give us freedom in the future. Mm-hmm. So I opened a TD Ameritrade account and I blindly started trading in the market thinking I'm going to make all this money and this is going to be great. Not thinking about the fact that I could lose money. And I kept trading, kept losing money. I did this for about 2 months and I was like, you know what? I can't do this. Like, I don't know how people even make money in this place. Like,
right.
I didn't even know what the market was prior to this. So I stopped trading. And then the summer of 2020, our son was involved in a UTV accident in Colorado, and it was pretty severe. We were there for 6 weeks. We live in Ohio.
Oh, wow.
And there was a possibility that he could have lost his leg, and it was, oh man, it was really hard on our family, to say the least. When we were in Colorado, I remember sitting in the Airbnb because my husband couldn't work. We had to be in Colorado for his medical needs. And I remember sitting in the Airbnb saying, I've got to start trading again. Like, I have to go back to the market. So I opened up my account, my negative account, And I was like, I'm going to do this. So I joined another group because I was like, I need like some basics under
Yeah.
my belt if I'm going to do this. So I joined another group, and I got the very bare minimal basics, like support and resistance, trade line, just like super basic. And I was like, okay, I'm good. Like, I can do this now. I flew through that course and got back in the market and lost money for the next 2 months.
Oh,
And I was just very defeated because while I'm trying to like learn how to trade, we're also caring for our son who had 4 surgeries from the accident, and he was in a wheelchair and then crutches. Praise God, he's alive and he has both of his legs.
thank God. I was
And
gonna ask you how he's doing. Thank God. I'm so
he
happy. I'm
is
so happy to
doing.
hear that, and sorry that you and your family had to deal with that.
Thank you so
I'm really
much,
glad to
Jason.
hear everything's okay.
He's doing awesome. He's in physical therapy, and it's just such a blessing to see him walk around. So we're just thankful that, even though it still hurts him and he had to go through that he's still here with us. So um, anyway, we came back to Ohio, and he had his other surgeries here, and I'm trying to learn how to trade and also taking care of our 2 daughters in the midst of all this. And I was just totally defeated. This was like October by this point, and my husband's work was super slow because he works in the oil and gas industry, and election years are always really slow for oil and gas. And I was just like, man, I've got to make this work. Like, I've got to do this for my family. And I was on one of my social media accounts, and I saw a friend post about trading, and I'm like, oh my gosh, another woman that's trading, because like that's not common, to see that. And so I started talking to her, and she told me about TTG, and she's like, you got to watch their live streams. So this was during the time that you had COVID, and Wolf was doing the live streams, and I was I watched 3 live streams, and after 3 live streams, I was like, you know what, I got to do this. So I paid for the membership with a credit card, and I was like, I'm going to make this money, because this is my last chance to do this. Is if I don't get an education from this, then I'm done. And I'm just going to go get a job. So I joined TTG in December of 2020. And by February of 2021, I was TTG certified.
Nice.
And in the midst of all this, I was homeschooling because of COVID. So I was in school, and I was also teaching them school while trying to help my husband run our businesses, so we can have a stream of income during that period of time. So let me see here. In January of 2021, I executed my very first trade on my own that I identified, and it was one of my biggest trades ever. And right then I was like, okay, like I can do this now. And I got that confidence back that I needed to continue my trading career. So like I said, then in February I got TTG certified, and I have literally never been so dedicated to something in my life. Like, I have been in chat every day. I have been rewatching courses. I've been watching Trader Paloozas. Like, there's so many golden nuggets that True Trading Group has to offer that I didn't even know about until I signed up. And I was like, man, there's all kinds of information in here. So I no longer had to go on like this tangent of looking for YouTube videos and trying to figure it out on my own, because it's very organized, and it was easy to learn how to trade. So anyway, my big point in all this that I wanted to talk about was I was free falling before TTG. Like my account looked like this. Like it was just going straight to the ground. Yeah, straight down. And I joined TTG, and by January, my account was like this. And I was just breaking even on trades. And I was like, oh man, I'm awesome. Like, this is awesome. Progress. Yes. And like I would have a red day, but it wasn't like big red day because I learned how to manage my risk.
Right.
And so then when I would have like a big green day, I'm like, oh man, I'm starting to climb. Like, what in the world? So I was like watching my account start to slowly do this. And I'm like, this is crazy that in 3 months of being with TTG, my progress went from this to this, and now I'm climbing. It's just like mind blowing to me. And I got in my head about a week and a half ago. I was like, man, I can't, like, this is, I almost didn't believe that I'm doing well. And I really got in my head. And I remember on, I think it was Monday in chat, I was like, man, I see this Walmart swing trade and I really want to do it. Like, but I had zero faith in myself because I was in my head. Mm-hmm. And I was asking like every moderator, like, do you think this is a good trade? And 2%, one of the chat room mods, messaged me and was like, you are a good trader. Like, why are you looking for confirmation? Like, if that's your trade, then you need to pull the trigger. And he gave me some tough love that I needed to hear, you know, because I was a mess on Monday. Like, I was bawling at my desk. I was a mess. And that night, it hit me. And I was like, I'm stopping myself from being successful because of my psyche. Like, your psyche plays such a huge role in your trading that you don't even realize until you're sitting there and you almost feel like paralyzed from trading. Like that was me on Monday. And I was like, I was calling out trades, members in chat were going after those trades. And I'm like, why am I not in this trade right now? Like, what is going on? And so that night it hit me, like, you're stuck in your head. That's why your account is stuck, because you're in your head and you've got to work on your psyche. So that night, man, I went through that course again, the psychology course. And I was like, I am putting my boots on and I'm going to trade tomorrow, because I just needed that like kick to just remind myself, like, you are good enough for this. And yeah, you messed up before, but you have the education now to execute trades and to make money, and to understand that when you're not right, you're not going to blow up your account.
Yeah.
And so I came back to it on Tuesday, and I have not had a red trade since. Yes. I today had a big day. I executed 2 trades on my own that I identified, later on realizing that one of them was in the watch list. I traded Roblox, which I think I called out to you.
Yes, you did. This morning. Jessica, you brought it to my attention this morning. You brought it to your message in chat, made me look at Roblox, and you were dead right.
When you got on and was like doing your charting, because like I sometimes will just sit in chat all day and watch you chart, because it's so easy to learn from watching. And so when you got on there, I was like, man, why are you not in this trade yet? So then when it started to form the TTG triangle, I was like, man, I know what this is, and I'm getting in this trade right now, whether Mike gets in or not. Like, I'm doing it. So I got in and took profit all the way up. I didn't swing trade it because I intended it to be a day trade, and I want to stick to my plan. And then the other trade I did was Fubo, which a lot of members in chat killed it today on Fubo. Yep. It was an amazing trade. And later on, I was like, oh, dang, this is on the watch list. So I was like, oh my gosh, this is all coming together now. Like all the pieces have finally clicked and I'm just ready to kill it. And I'm excited to go to work on Monday. Awesome. Like, I don't think anybody can say that about any other job.
I love it. I love it, Jessica. I'm so damn proud. Like I said, you saw that that Roblox today. I remember very specifically that Roblox trade. It was just absolutely amazing. Great job today. Roblox, Fubo, 2 amazing trades. Honestly, they were 2 of the best trades of the day. When you look at like all the stocks that we were looking at and that were on what was on the watch list and what was moving in the morning, those 2 stocks were 2 of the best setups and best moves that the markets had there in the morning session before the craziness in the afternoon with the overall markets. But in that first like hour and a half of the day, you nailed 2 of the best setups that were there. And that was a testament to you, the hard work that you have put in. And I'm just so damn proud of you to be able to identify these trades and be calling them out on your own and making the trades and progressing in your trading and your P&L. So congratulations.
Thank you so much. And one more thing I wanted to tell people that might be, struggling and want to learn how to trade. Like, you're in the right place. TTG has taught me that I don't need to look for luck anymore because I have an education. Yes. And that's why, like, when Shug does the TTG semi, I literally missed it all of March and I was like getting defeated because I have the kids in the evening and they want all my attention because I'm in chat all day. So I kept missing them and I'm like, dang, like, how do I keep missing these? And then I thought to myself, you know what? That's the whole reason you're doing this. You're not doing this to just get lucky. Like, it's an added bonus that I'm so grateful you guys do. But like, I'm doing this to spend more time with my husband and my kids. And that's what is making this work, is the education. So thank you guys so much for everything you do for the TTG fam.
Hell yeah. For life. TTG for life.
For life. I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah, Jessica, I'm so damn proud of you and to deal with what you kind of went through with so many different things that were pulling you and your attention, your emotions, and your life in so many different directions, between election year with the oil and gas industry, with your son, 2 young girls, homeschooling. I mean, so many things that are pulling you so many different places to be able to really kind of focus in on this and to be improving your trading and to now be, for your P&L to now be climbing and getting education is absolutely incredible. I'm so proud of you and happy for you, and keep up the good work. Keep up the hard work.
Thank you.
Never stop learning. And thank you for coming on and sharing your story. I'm sure there's a lot of people that are on here that have something similar, and I think it really is helpful for them to hear your story. So thank you so much for coming on and being here with us today. Appreciate it.
Thank you. I have no idea how you read all these comments while you're doing this.
It's hard. It's really hard, right? How many comments?
I'm like, they're just flying by. I can't even like read one of the comments.
I know. It's really hard. It's hard. Thank you so much, Jessica. You're awesome. Great job today. I'll see you in chat tomorrow. Oh, Monday. I'll see you in chat on Monday.
Yes. Thank you.
All right. Bye-bye. Awesome, guys. Awesome. Give a big thank you to Jessica, everybody, for coming on and sharing her story. It's not easy to come on and share the story, guys, and kind of get personal with everything. But, it's important to hear other people's stories so that you can relate to. And I'm just really proud of Jessica and everything that she's been able to overcome and the progress that she's been making. It's incredible. All right. So now I want to bring on our second guest of the live stream. And our second guest is actually a retired U.S. Marine Corps veteran, okay, who I thank very, very much for his service and sacrifice for this wonderful, amazingly beautiful country that we are all so blessed to be in here, who has come into the TTG family and dive right into the education and community and is now thriving. Everyone, please give a big, warm TTG welcome and a big thank you to Jason P.
Hey, yo, what's up, Mike?
Hey, yo, Jason, what's up? Oh, my Yankee fan. Yes.
Yeah, man, you know it. Yankee Stadium behind me.
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. Brother
How's everybody
Jason,
doing today? TTG
I'm
fam,
good,
what's
brother.
up?
I'm good, man. Listen, first, from the bottom of my heart, man, thank you so much for your service.
Thank you very much. Thank
Thank
you.
you so much, brother. Thank you
I'd
so
do it
much.
all over again if I could.
Oh, man, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Tell us now, I want to, like, let's go around. It's kind of similar to Jessica's story. Like,
Okay.
take a couple of minutes, just kind of tell us a little bit about yourself and like what got you into trading.
All right. Well, I was in the Marine Corps for 10 years, joined right out of high school. Ended up did a couple of tours overseas, and then ended up coming home and getting hurt. I got hit by a drunk driver on 95 after I came home from one of my tours. So I'm in a wheelchair because I wheel around a lot. But ended up breaking my spine a couple of spots, and 34 surgeries later, I'm doing better. So we're all good.
Wow,
But
man.
I get out, do my thing. I coach my son's baseball team. I do it all. I don't let it stop me. So
you are the definition of a warrior, my brother.
Thank you.
Definition.
But no, so my wife, my wife's a dental hygienist, and COVID hit, and that completely went. Her job was one of the first ones that they got put out of work, and it was hard for me to go back to work. To try to pick up a side job. Not too many people like hiring vets and chairs and stuff like that. So I actually was talking. I used to play sled hockey in the state down here in Florida. And I was talking to my coach, and he got me actually into trading. And he's like, yo, check it out. See, he goes, you're good with numbers. You're good with this, give it a shot. So before I knew about TTG and everybody, I, tried to do my own thing, watch some, videos,
right.
Not going to name names, but, signed up with a company that, ends with reserve, screwed me over. Like they sent me like a 500-page book. They're like, here you go, read this. You'll learn the market. I'm like, yeah, no, can't do that. So I ended up hooking up with Wolf on Twitter. I ended up just scrolling through Twitter and found Wolf on there, and started just following him with stuff. And then he told me about started tagging TTG in it. So I private messaged him and did the trial in beginning of September of 2020. Got on the trial, was really liking it. And then I ended up just joining that at the end of the week. I signed up. I'm like, you know what? I wasted all this money on crap companies. Yeah. I'm like, let me actually, check this out. Because that whole week I was on, I started looking at the courses. I'm like, oh, damn. I was like, okay. I was like, he's actually teaching you something.
Yeah.
So once I became a member, that's all I did. I didn't trade right away. I took 2.5 weeks and just did all the courses straight, redid a couple of them. Got on the simulator, started paper trading on my, Thinkorswim platform. Gave myself a little bit. I started out with about $2,000 in my account when I started. Did a one-on-one with Wolf. He got me into my my pot stocks and stuff like that because that's something I really want to look into. Mm-hmm. Having so many friends that are veterans, that that all they want to keep doing is dosing you with pills all day. Here, take this, take that. And it's like, you can't keep doing that. It kills your body after time. So I firmly believe, hey, God put it on this earth. Why not use it?
Yep.
So I started getting into my pot stocks and stuff. And then dealing with Wolf. And I grew my account. I went from $2,000 to $15,000 by Christmas. Woo! From September to Christmas.
Yes.
And I started doing well with it. I was following Toner and Jay, and I'm on every morning on the Colada Club, with the professor and doing stuff like that. I'm watching, the live streams at night. I mean, this is all I do.
Awesome.
But yeah, so I hit $15,000 December time frame, boosted it up to 25 on one grand slam of a trade that I, YOLO'd on my own. I was like, screw it. Let's see what happens. Made 10 grand on one trade, got out of my PDT. Thought I was hot stuff, and yeah, I dumped. I started trying to do stuff on my own, started losing money, started stressing out with stuff. So I stopped trading. I just stopped for a week and went back to the courses, started doing the courses again, realized my risk management, all the things I was doing raw.
Right.
I thought, okay, maybe after 4 months I had this in the bag. No, not even close. So I went back to went back to school, started doing my classes again. Started getting well. Then we had that crazy month in February.
Yeah.
Where, stuff just died on everybody, and, everybody's P&Ls were going down. So I remember what you said about, I was watching one live stream that you said, and go after companies that, you actually buy now, that, that you actually use. So I started doing that with my account instead of, going after companies that I know are going to be around, like Comcast and Verizon, AT&T.
How important was it? Like during that time when like the markets were selling off and like people were in panic mode, like how important was it to be a member and like to be in the group during a time like that?
Oh, it was huge. It was huge because if not, I probably would have just cleared out my account and gave up. I mean, that, hearing your live streams and all that stuff and talking to you, then, hitting Wolf up and, taking his advice and, him letting me know, then his webinars and, the Weedapaloozas, Trader Paloozas. I mean, I've watched every chance I get. I'm back on there looking at webinars and stuff and trying to go over things just so I keep learning. I mean, like, you're right. Those golden nuggets that are out there that you guys have. And now that TTG's expanded so much with the charting software we got and all that stuff, is the all day and night. You could just sit there and set yourself up for the next day, and it's great.
Literally.
Yeah, it is, and I love it. Yeah, this is what I do. I mean, before I even talk to my wife, she's like, "Are you talking about the stocks?" She goes, "Oh, I'm gonna pour a glass of wine real quick." I'm like, all right, hold on. So,
Dude,
but
people,
I mean, I love
always,
it. I mean, I went down. I lost. I'm not gonna lie. I lost my ass on stuff. I did.
Yeah.
I did. But like I said, I stopped trading. I went back through the courses, and I'm coming back up. I've already gained $7,000 back from what I've lost, and I'm back up now and close in. Hopefully, hit my no PDT rule by tomorrow. Had a good day today. I'm just waiting
Nice.
for all this mess to stop, and my pot stocks start running again, and
Yep.
that'll be it.
Awesome, bro.
I mean, it's great.
Dude, I have to commend and it's no surprise that that discipline, being a Marine for 10 years, no surprise that's one of the traits that I think have really kept you, and has pushed you and like thriving the way that you did, because not a lot of people would have had the discipline to realize they kind of got a little ahead of themselves, stopped trading, went back through the courses, regathered themselves, came back, started fresh again, implemented what they've learned, and then start to climb that ladder. A lot of other people that don't have the discipline that's the moment when they get upset, they double their risk, and they blow up their account.
Yes, sir. I've done it, Mike. I've done it on my own. And after doing it twice, I mean, I see a lot of guys, who've been trading for years with TTG and, even on their own, they'll put up, hey, I made $20,000 today, $15,000. For me, I like, like Wolf always says, he's like, see $100, pick it up. That's how I am. That's the game I'm in. I'm not, would the home run be great? I hit one so far. That's it.
Right.
I'm not looking to make the home runs. I want my base hits. I want my singles, my doubles. I'll take it, because remember, it's a marathon, not a sprint. So,
yeah. And if you want,
one thing that I tell myself every morning, Mike, is from you, is more worry about how much I'm going to lose versus how much I'm going to make when I get into a trade.
There it is, bro.
The second I see that my trade starting to turn red, I'm out. That's it. I mean, I have my stop losses set, and that's one thing that killed me. That's how I really blew up my account and lost a lot, was not following my rules, my own rules, setting my stops, my hard stops on stuff, thinking, oh, I got 3 weeks on it, whatever, I'll just let it ride, see what it does next week. Next week, next week hits, and, when I'm playing the options on it, next week hits, and next thing I know, my options are worthless.
Yep.
So it's like, damn, I should have taken my $500 back versus completely losing it all.
Exactly.
But I learned, and that's, if you don't step back and take that breath, trust me, I was like Brett Gardner slamming my bat on my ceiling one night. I'm like, this is ridiculous. I was like, come on. I was like, something's got to give. I got to make something here. And that's what I did. I just, you got to take that break, take a step back, and hang out for a minute, redo the course, something. It's the information's there, guys. TTG guys know. People who aren't in TTG yet, sign the hell up. The classes are there. Mike's videos are awesome. The mods are amazing. Toner, Wolf, great. Uncle Shug.
Uncle Shug.
You got Jay. I mean, the professor in the mornings. Like I said, I wake up 7:30 in the morning. I'm like, I'm watching. I'm listening. So,
oh, dude,
but
man.
it's there, guys. And like I said, I've told many people. I know my buddy Billy Brown signed up. He's a TTG member now.
Nice.
I got my uncle coming in. He's signing up. I was just talking to him this weekend.
Awesome. Dude.
And he's like, how you been doing with everything? Because I was shooting him stuff myself. I was like, hey, check this out. And he's like, oh, how you getting all this? I was like, I'm telling you, sign up for TTG, man. I was like, you get on it with me. And he's actually watching right now. And I told him, I was like, you got to sign up.
Nice.
So
Uncle,
I just want to thank all you guys, seriously.
Chat, Uncle, get your butt in chat on Monday.
I just want to thank all you guys. I mean, the amount of stuff that you guys do for the members is insane. And that's why my one home run trade paid for my lifetime membership.
Awesome.
I got my home run trade. I signed up, paid for my lifetime, and I was like, that's it. I'm not going anywhere. Mike's going to see me or hear from me for the next 30 years.
Good, brother. I wouldn't have it any other way, man.
Thank you all very much. All the mods, TTG fans, everybody, JD Trader. I follow him on a lot of stuff. I'm always doing stuff. I mean, you guys, I do everything. I trade everything because of you guys. I'll trade small caps. I trade my pot stocks. I swing trade. I do my options. I try to do it all. Because everywhere you look, there's money to be made. You just got to know what you're doing.
Being a diversified.
You got to be on there in the morning with the professor looking at those charts.
That's right.
So set up your game plan for the day and let it run.
Beautiful, bro. Dude, I gotta tell you, man, I love like bringing people on the lives because I get to like see people. You guys get to see me all day long. So, it's everybody knows me, but it's like, I love like being able to like put a face and everything to it, bro. Cause I'm just, listen, it was awesome having you on here. I appreciate you coming on and spending some time with us and the rest of TTG fam. And
yes, sir. Thanks, Mike. Thank you, TTG fam. Love you guys, man. You guys do it for everybody all day. Semper Fi.
You're the king, bro. You're the king. Yankees, baby. Oh, I don't have my
Yankee
Yankee
hat.
Day
long.
Where is my Yankee hat? My Yankee hat's not here, but I had it on yesterday. Everybody give a big, warm, gigantic thank you to Jason for spending some time and coming on here with us and sharing his personal story and his trading journey, which is just getting started, man. Your journey has just begun. And like you said, now you're stuck with me for the next 30 years.
Sounds good to me. I can't wait. Let's do this, Mike.
Brother. Enjoy your weekend, man.
Thank you.
Later, bro. Oh, man. I got to tell you guys, I love my TTG fam. I wouldn't trade anybody for anybody. I'm telling you guys right now. I love my fam. Oh, it's awesome. Awesome. So big thank you for Jason for coming on and spending some time with us here today, guys. My next guest that I am going to be bringing on here is a retired teacher that started with us in February of this year and literally knew little to nothing about trading. However, that has dramatically changed for the better, and she is going to tell you all about it. Everyone give a big, warm TTG welcome to Sheryl Mineo. Sheryl, what is up?
I'm sorry, I had to re-enter.
No, you're fine. How you doing, Sheryl?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm fantastic. I am fantastic. I love bringing my TTG fam on. I love talking to everybody. And I am excited to kind of get things going here with you. I think you are a new member, just joined up in February. And I would love, and I think a lot of people on here would also really like to know kind of a little bit about yourself and how you got started with like what got you into trading in the first place and how did you come across True Trading Group?
I got super lucky. I've always had an interest in trading, but I've never known anything about it. And I went to my sister-in-law's for Christmas. And she told me about TTG and about Michael Edwards and how amazing this group was, and that they would actually teach me even though I knew nothing. And I watched the live stream that night and I joined that night.
Wow.
And I've been with you since every day since. I'm up at 4:30 in the morning in California, and I absolutely love it.
Wow.
I started pretty good. I started with $5,000 and I'm a little over 14 now.
Nice.
And
Nice.
it's all because my sister-in-law told me, don't go in there until you do the courses. Like,
Right.
seriously, don't. I'm so glad she told me. And just to sit back and watch you guys is amazing without even trading.
That's awesome. Yeah, it's so important. I'm so happy that she kind of gave you that advice in the beginning, because that is the biggest mistake that brand new traders make. Is everybody gets very excited. Everybody, it's trading is exciting. It's an adrenaline rush. It's people want to make money. They want to get right to it. But if you don't go through the courses first and you don't actually learn how to position size yourself, how to manage your risk, where to take profits, setting stop losses, what type of order do you enter, all of these things, I can say buy XYZ. But if you don't know how to take advantage of what that means and how to position size yourself, that's when a lot of people really get themselves into trouble. So I'm really, really glad and kind of commend you for being patient and focusing. And listen, it's no surprise to me as a retired teacher that you were focused on the education and going through the courses before you actually went to implement everything on the courses.
And spending the morning Colada Club with Jason, because I struggled with charts. I went over it again and again. And I mean, he is so patient. He'll go over it until you understand. Yeah. And I can read those charts. I can pick them out before he does now. I love
it. That's awesome. Yeah, he's great. Jason, I mean, the Morning Colada Club, for those that don't know, we open the chat room up at 7:30 a.m. Eastern. And Jason Simmons, who we call the professor, is one of the moderators in True Trading Group that is in there every morning in the Miami Morning Colada Club, is what we call it, going over charts and economic data and news and the watch list with all of our members. And honestly, just that session alone it's a training workshop in itself.
You're missing out so much by not going throughout the whole day. You don't know what's going on if you don't go to it. Yeah. I encourage everyone, just go once and you'll know what I mean.
Right. And I mean, listen, and if you're on the West Coast and you're waking up that early, I mean, other people, there's no excuse.
Yes. Every morning, 4:30, I'm there.
It's incredible. I love the dedication. What would you say to someone out there that might be watching this live stream that is interested in stocks? They hear people talking about it on TV, but they're scared to kind of get started because they don't know anything and they don't know if they're going to be able to do it. They think it's a scam. What would you say to someone like that that's considering maybe joining TTG but doesn't know anything about trading stocks?
No, I would tell them to go ahead and try the trial. The education is priceless. Like I said, I could walk away and trade on my own now. I don't ever want to. I'm staying with TTG for life. The support is incredible. The education never ends. But just do it. Invest in yourself. It's so little money you guys charge. And if people look around and shop around, you guys are the best. I mean, there is no other Jason Simmons. You're not going to find Wolf anywhere else. We have Jay Downing.
It's very true. It is very, very true. And now I've got to know, and be brutally honest with me, as a teacher and a professional educator, how did I do putting the courses together? Because I wrote that.
Absolutely amazing. You made it so easy to understand. Somebody in the chat was whining about the courses. I was like, he reads it to you. How much easier can this get, folks? I mean, come on. The courses are amazing. And I mean, it never hurts to go back through them again. You always pick up more stuff.
Definitely. I always say that to people too. It's like it's kind of like watching a good movie for the second time.
Yeah.
You catch something that you didn't even notice the first time when you were going through it. I always tell people, take your time, go through the courses, go through them multiple times if you have to, pass the quizzes at the end of the courses, ask questions. And the beauty about the course, as long as you guys remember, these courses are available to you 24/7. You can log on to your dashboard at any time on any day and go through the courses. I encourage people to go back through them multiple times. It never hurts to get a refresher. And if you don't understand something fully, never hesitate to ask a question.
And if anybody is on the fence about joining or worried about the education, I'm telling you right now, I knew nothing. I knew nothing about stocks at all. And I'm doing all right.
Yeah, I'd say so. We said 5,000 to 14,000.
I'm doing all right. And I knew
you're
nothing.
doing pretty good. Sheryl, that is awesome. Congratulations on your hot start. Keep it up. Keep up the hard work. Keep up the dedication. Being there with Simmons every day. I'm so happy to hear about your story. And I want to give you a big, big thank you for coming on here and kind of sharing your story with us. I'm sure that a lot of people on this live stream are maybe brand spanking new and are maybe afraid to take that leap. And I think hearing from you can help direct a lot of people towards a skill set that can maybe change their lives and their families' lives. So it really means a lot. So I want to thank you for coming on.
It's always worth it to invest in yourself.
Very true. Very, very true. Everyone give a huge thank you. Give a huge thank you to Sheryl for coming on here and spending her time with us here today. Sheryl, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Enjoy your weekend.
You too.
Bye-bye. Oh, man. I'm telling you, there is no one better than my family. Okay? There is literally, are these not the nicest people that you've ever seen in your life? I want to hang out with everybody. I just want to I want to go get something to eat with all of my members, all of us. I want to just literally, what we need to do? We're going to rent out Yankee Stadium and we're going to have all 5,000 plus members and we're all just going to eat together. All right. Well, we are going to do Vegas in October, by the way. So mark it down on your calendars because COVID pending, October this year, TTG meetup in Vegas. Mark your calendars, COVID pending. Our first TTG meetup will be in October in Vegas. And I don't know how we're going to do it because we are over 5,000 strong. But I don't care. We're going to take over we're going to take over the entire area. The whole place is just going to be TTG. I can't wait. I can't wait, guys. Look at Adam's face. I can't wait. Oh my God, I can't wait. I can't wait to meet all of you. Literally, I can't wait to meet all of you, man. I cannot wait. All right. So guys, last but not least, I want to bring on our final member of the day here. My final guest on the live stream. Thank you everyone that's been on here so far. But our fourth and last guest has been who just crossed the 1 year mark with TTG and has just renewed his membership. Okay. He's here to tell you about his journey with TTG. Please give a big, warm welcome to Bach, aka State of Hockey. TTG username is State of Hockey. Yayo!
Hey, how you doing?
What's up, man? I am doing fantastic. Thank you so much for coming on here and joining us here today, man. It means a lot to me and the rest of the TTG fam. You guys spending some time to come on here with us today.
It's been a fantastic year. Just tell you why I joined. I used to watch the Wolf of Wheat Street and was a big bag holder of ACB up until March 2020 when I joined. I cut that was at roughly, this is a 401k, cut that at like $35,000. Turn that into $120,000 in 1 year.
Yes.
So, do I need to talk louder? Sorry. The reason why I joined also, not just, I have twin boys that were born in 2007. They were born early. One of them was 1.5 pounds and he ended up with autism. So I've been a stay-at-home dad ever since he was born.
Wow.
And I'm just trying to get some extra money for one of the boys' college funds and him to help with his life down the road.
Yeah.
So, and I set up an account for them. I've turned I'm positive on their account, which is fantastic. In a year, they've gone from 16,000 to, I think it's 30,000 each. So their account, hopefully I can continue. And it's all been because of the videos that you guys present on your websites and the materials you have, and all your moderators every day. If you listen to them, you're going to learn different little tidbits that you need that can stick with you throughout the day. I mean, I don't trade a lot of, I basically trade a lot of my own stuff right now. And
that's awesome.
I'm kind of quiet in chat. I used to be more, when I first started, I used to chat a lot, but as I've gotten to be more comfortable with my own trades, I pretty much try to do it myself. And
you're in the zone. You get in the zone. When you see something, you go into Terminator mode.
Yeah. Well, what I've learned, probably the best point that I've learned is risk management from you. As a former hockey player, I hate to lose. And I've always doubled down on my losing accounts, and my accounts basically stayed flat for my old 401k before, when I worked. It was flat from 2000 up until 2020, basically. And I've learned that
were you a pro hockey player? Were you a pro hockey player?
I played in college.
College?
Yeah. So I've learned to cut my losses, manage my risk, and I attribute that all to TTG.
Awesome, man.
And for those of you that are considering joining, if you haven't joined already, the trial is awesome. They didn't have that when I was going through back a year ago, but they have, you can trade a trade simulator. Basically, if you don't know what you're doing, you go on there, you trade fake money, and there's no better way to learn than that right there.
Exactly. I try to tell people, and again, this kind of just reiterates what I was saying to Sheryl before. Like, so many people are so anxious to just dive right in without knowing what they're doing. And it's like, it's important that they understand that, TTG, it's not just, hey, here's a trade alert, follow what I'm doing. Like, there's so many resources that are there for members, whether it's the courses, if it's the video library, the workshops that we do, the Colada Club, it's like the Trader Paloozas and the Weeda Paloozas and all these other things, like the news feed, the simulator, like, use all of these tools. They are there for you. And if you guys are starting out and if you don't know what you're doing, or even if you've been trading for a while, but you're still not making money, like, go on the simulator, try to implement what you're learning before you start risking, your hard-earned cash. It's like, use these tools. They're there for you guys to use. So that's great advice, man.
Hey, and I was a member of another club, Jim Cramer's club. I'll just say it, for 7 years. He has thestreet.com or whatever.
Yeah.
And that site is more about fundamentals and your site more about reading charts with the fundamentals and the price action of day-to-day trading. And you can't beat that, especially if you're gonna, even at long-term investments. Some of the stocks that you have given are fantastic, and I've made a lot of money on those. And because you pick fundamental stocks with the chart patterns, it kind of goes together.
Yep, exactly, man. Yeah, that's why, like, with something that you bring up a good point too. Like, there's so many, like in TTG, it's a lot of different trading styles, whether it's, stocks or options or day trading or swing trading, but then also that long-term investing element. Even if you're not someone that wants to actively trade, just kind of learning risk management and understanding like fundamental like market sentiment and different sectors, and when to be buying long-term portfolio positions, when to be kind of holding off, like in March 2020, you were a member, I was screaming from the rooftops to step in and start to buy the Apples, Amazons, AMD, Nvidia, all those companies when everyone else was panicking. And now here we are, exactly a year and a month later, and these positions are up 100, 200%. It's crazy.
Right.
It's like just that type of education and that type of guidance, you can't, that's something that can set you up for the rest of life.
Yeah, it's been a fantastic journey. I'm renewed again, and I plan to renew again next year if I don't go on to the lifetime membership. I'm still trying to build my own separate account to pay for that. So
awesome, man. Well, dude, I gotta tell you, you've done a phenomenal job. From 35 grand to 140, and then your kids' accounts from 16 to 30. I mean, you're killing it, man. Congratulations. And it sounds like you've got a really, really good head on your shoulders with regards to like that fundamental aspect. And now you throw in that technical side of things, and it's a deadly combo, man.
Yep.
It's a deadly combo.
I attribute it all to TTG. So.
But listen, the best part of what you said the whole time on here is that you're going after and you're making these trades on your own. It's like, listen, me and the TT fam, we're going to share with you guys everything that we know. But at the end of the day, man, you're the one that's pulling the trigger, and you've done a hell of a job, this past year. Congratulations on your success. And, this is just the beginning, man. This is just the beginning.
Thanks.
Beautiful, man. Well,
let's get the stimmy.
yeah, definitely. I got one more thing I want to ask you, because out of all the guests that I brought on here today, you've been here longer than any of the three guests that were on here. You've been here the longest. How do you feel TTG has evolved? Like from this time last year up until now? Like, you've had a front row seat of the changes that we've gone through over the last year. Like, what can you kind of
Sugar's added so many dimensions to the website, I can't even keep up with it. But you guys you laid out the quarters that you have coming up. So right now there's the training contest that I haven't got the chance to enter yet. So I'm going to do that because I was on spring break, but with the kids. Nice. You got that. You got all the meeting room, the events, the study halls, all the different little tabs you click on now. You can go to whatever you're looking for. If you're looking red to green classes, you go click that tab. If you want to chat in the forum, if you want to look for previous blogs from other members, you can go and click that. Even go on this YouTube channel. If you scroll through all those videos you've done, you can learn about trades in the market.
Let me ask you, all those new things that we've added, how much extra is it for all those things?
Money wise, I'm
saying, how much extra do you have to pay to get access to all those things?
Oh, I have to pay $0. So,
exactly.
You guys
everything's included, guys.
Job. You guys have all done a phenomenal job, and it's been awesome. Awesome,
dude. Awesome. Well, listen, thank you so much, man, for coming on here.
Thanks for having me.
No, dude, it's my pleasure. I appreciate you spending the time to come on here and share your story and your experience with the viewers here on the live. And it's been awesome. So thank you so much, and congrats on your success, and congrats on your 1 year anniversary. And we're going to make year 2 even better, my man.
Vegas, baby. Let's go.
Yes. I can't wait. Vegas, October, man. October. Yeah. As we get closer, we'll come up with some dates and everything.
Sounds good.
All right, man. Everybody give a huge thank you to Bach State of Hockey. Thank you so much for joining me, man. Enjoy your weekend. I'll see you in chat.
Yeah.
All right, brother. Oh, man. I love this stuff. My God, I got the best TTG family. I'm not kidding. I got the best TTG family. Guys, listen up real quick. Okay. Stimmy password for everyone that wants to go log in for the stimulus. Okay, Shug is going to be giving away, I think, $500. I think it's $100 to 5 different people here tonight. The password, okay, is all lowercase. Friday 2021. Okay, so Friday 2021, all lowercase. Friday 2021 is the password to get into the stimulus giveaway. Immediately following this live stream, guys, go right onto your dashboard. Click on the orange button. It'll say the giveaway room, and then enter the password Friday 2021, all lowercase. All right. Immediately following this live stream. All right. It's open now. All right. But we'll start. It's open now if you guys want to log in, but we'll start the giveaway. We'll start right after the live stream. Okay. So, guys, real quick, a reminder, 2 very important reminders. This Sunday, April 11th, 8:30 p.m. Eastern, live right here on this YouTube channel, I am giving away a brand new Tesla or $30,000 cash to one lucky TTG member. All you need to do is be a member of True Trading Group to have a chance to win 30 grand or a Tesla. It's up to you. You want the cash or the car? The winner chooses. One lucky TTG member is going to be 30 grand richer or driving home in a brand new Tesla. You must be a member by tomorrow night at midnight Pacific. Okay? So if you sign up to True Trading Group by tomorrow midnight Pacific, you will have your name included in the Tesla $30,000 giveaway. Okay? Next. Tonight is the last night for Tier 2 registration for our small $500 account challenge. Okay? TTG members, if you want to sign up for our $500, our small account challenge, the $500 account challenge, go on your member dashboard, click on event registration, and fill out the form. This is going to be your chance to show us your trading skills and to have a chance to win your portion of $100,000 in cash prizes. Tier 2 gets you an extra $100 in paper money to start with. Okay, so it's a $500 account challenge. If you sign up in Tier 2, which tonight's the last night for Tier 2, you'll start with $600 in your small account. Okay, paper money to go through the small account challenge. There's going to be 6 winners, all totaling a combined $100,000 in real cash prizes. Okay, so those are the 2 reminders I want to make sure you guys are all aware of. Listen, guys, my goal on all these live streams is to make sure you find value and truly get something out of these live streams. So hearing from all of our guests, I want to know here today, if you got value from this live stream, go ahead and type the number 1 in chat right now. Everyone, members, non-members, go ahead and type the number 1 in chat right now. Beautiful. There's all my number 1s. I love it. Look at all those number 1s. Thank you, guys. Awesome. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Guys, listen up. For everyone that's on the live here that's not a member, yes, TTG is a premium platform. You heard us talk about it. Yes, that means it costs money. In a minute, I'll tell you how much and what's included, but don't forget about that 7-day trial. It's a one-time payment of $3. Go to ttgthree.com. Okay. You get 7-day access to our Benzinga Pro newsfeed. You get 7-day access to our trade idea scanner. You get 7-day access to free analyst ratings, SEC filings on any U.S. listed company. You get 3 sample courses that come in text and video format. And you get 3 days in our live trading chat room to trade alongside me and the rest of the TTG fam live. Get a real feel for what it's like to be part of the TTG fam. Again, go to ttgthree.com to sign up for that 7-day trial. Now, I want to know real quick, if you're not a member of True Trading Group yet, go ahead and type the letters TTG in chat right now. If you're not a member, type TTG in chat right now if you guys are not a member. We got Josh Martin. Mark Torres, SJ, Yatin, Mark, Habib, Kim Nguyen, Shanta, Matthew Robson, Gore, Paul Toth just joined. Paul Toth. Everybody give a big warm welcome to Paul. Paul just joined the TTG family right now. Adanya Perez, My Phone, PJ Gore, S. Sims, Sa Family, Jesus Corral, Alan James, San Nguyen, Leonard Poon, Matty Ice, Daniel Lai, Dizzy Badman Dan. What's good? I remember you from the other night. Beautiful. We got Diggs. Welcome, everybody. All of you that are not yet members, listen up. I know you guys got value from this live stream because you just told me. You all would just type in the number 1 in chat. But if you valued anything that myself or any of the guests said before on this live, what I'm going to say to you next is going to be the most important thing I'll say all night. No one, okay? No one is going to do the work that's needed to accomplish your goals besides you. All 4 members that you saw on this live stream today, they were able to accomplish their goals because they were willing to put in the time, energy, and effort to do so. And it all starts with getting the right education, having access to the right tools and community to help you learn, trade, and profit. And that is what True Trading Group is all about. A 1-year membership to TTG normally would cost $2,212. But until midnight Pacific, Sunday, midnight Pacific, that's 3 a.m. Eastern, you can get a 43% discount, which brings the price of your membership all the way down to just $1,240. There's no upsells. There's no add-ons. There's nothing extra. Okay. You heard my last guest talk about all the extra things that are available to you. You saw Jason talking about all the other things that are available to you. There's no additional fee for any of that stuff. It's all included with your membership. Okay. It's all included in your membership. Right. Take advantage of that discount code because after Sunday at midnight, the price is going to jump. Okay. The price is going to jump after midnight on Sunday. And then we're going to raise the price up slowly every day as we work our way back to $2,000. But Sunday at midnight Pacific, the price is going to jump, guys. So you better make sure you jump on, use the coupon code TTG121 before midnight on Sunday to get that 43% discount. Use coupon code TTG121 before Saturday to get your chance to win the 30 grand or the Tesla this Sunday. Okay. No, we do not have a monthly membership because 1 month is not enough time to go through all the courses, pass the quizzes, go through the video library, attend the study group session, use the simulator. It's not enough time. But also myself, the other moderators are going to give you 110% of our time, energy, and effort. And if we're going to give you all of our energy, you better be willing to give it back to me. If you're just looking for a get rich quick scheme, you're like, Mike, I don't care about your courses. Just tell me the secret. My secret is there is no secret. Move on. Sign off the live stream. TTG is not for you. There's plenty of other services out there that would love to sell you their secret. Okay. The secret to being a consistently profitable trader is simply an education. It's not a special pattern. It's not a special indicator. It's learning how to do all of the above. Guys, whether you join TTG or not, think about this. You're going to need certain things. You're going to need real-time news. Yahoo Finance doesn't count. You're going to need real-time data with level 2. You're going to need a charting software. TTG is the Netflix of trading communities because you pay one price, you get access to everything that we have. As a member of True Trading Group, you're going to get access to the top premium trading tools and products because we bundle them all together as part of your membership. You get access to Benzinga Pro's real-time news feed, which gives you breaking to the second news alerts directly inside of our chat room. In this environment, the trader that gets the news first wins. This is an invaluable tool that me, the moderators, and my entire fam use on a daily basis. It also comes with a squawk box feature that lets you turn on your speakers and listen to the news as someone reads it for you out loud. Then you have access to Quotechine's real-time level 1, real-time full book level 2, and real-time options data. That comes with your trade simulator. Use it. It allows you to trade stocks and options with fake money while you practice implementing what you learn in the courses. Then we have a trade idea scanner that streams to our members live that shows them what stocks are making a new high, which stocks are having a volume surge. It helps you know what stocks you should be trading on the day. Then we have TradingView's Pro charting software that's included as well. Guys, there's no additional fee for this. All of this is included with your membership. This is one of the most commonly used charting softwares by active traders today. It's included with your membership. You're going to get at least 10 easy to follow, actionable, real-time alerts per week from a community of traders that has over an 80% win rate. We're fully transparent in TTG. All of our trading results are on our website. We keep a trading journal that shows you every buy and every sell that all of our moderators make, so you can track all of our performance. You're going to get access to one small private study group with any TTG moderator. This is your chance to ask questions, go over lessons and topics that you need help with. Then you've got the courses. Guys, you have access to all of the courses as a member of TTG. There's no special VIP Pro courses that cost more money. It's a 15-course curriculum that includes beginner and foundation courses, advanced courses, option courses, swing trading courses, trader psychology courses. You name it, we've got it in video and text format, whichever is easier for you to read or for you to learn. They're all included with your membership. On top of that, there's a video library that has over 100 hours in additional educational video content. These are workshops and webinars that we do with our members. Some topics are like how to grow a small account, how to work a full-time job and still trade successfully, how to resist FOMO and have confidence pulling the trigger. All of this is included with your membership. You want to talk about value? That Benzinga news feed, Benzinga charges $1,188 a year for that service. It's included with your membership. Okay. The real-time level 1 and full book level 2 is $990 a year from CoachStream. It's included. The trade simulator, $750 a year, included. TradingView, they charge $720 a year for their charting software. It's included. If you were to sign up for these services on your own, they would cost you $3,648 a year. They are all included for free when you use the coupon code TTG121 and get a membership for only $1,240. That's the value that you're getting. Please listen to me now. The price is going up Sunday at midnight Pacific. Use this coupon code now. Don't wait for Memorial Day weekend. The price is going to continue to go up as we walk our way back to $2,000. Guys, the value you're getting is insane. My TTG family members, do you think True Trading Group is worth $2,000? Do you think it's worth more? Sound off, comment in chat. Tell me what you think a membership to True Trading Group is worth. And be honest. If you think it's worth less, tell me. I think it's going to be helpful for our viewers to see what our actual members think of a membership to True Trading Group is worth. Go ahead, guys. Comment, sound off in chat right now. We got Frank Sbarra says $5K at least. Mondier says $5K. SFI says it's worth $3,000 at least. Todd Chisholm says it's worth way more. Sasha Monique says it's worth more than $2,000. We got Sky Burst, it's priceless. Lisa Greenwood, priceless. Alejandro, priceless. John Mesmer, priceless. Kathy Kenley, absolutely worth way more. Maria Rahman, way more. David Poirier, $5K minimum. Donnie Holbrook, it's worth $10K. R. Ross, $4K. Gregory Kelly, easily twice what they charge. J9, priceless. Celeste says, I'd gladly pay $3,500. Guys, Ed says $5K. 9-Ball Champ, $5K. KL says $2,800. James Yu says it's worth more. Molly Dignan, priceless. Wilbur Hall says $12K, easy. You have a chance right now to get a membership for $1,240. Use it. Do not let the price of the membership go up on Sunday. Coupon code TTG121 right here, right now. Let me ask real quick before we do go, my TTG fam. How many of you have already made your membership fee back? And if you have, tell me how fast you made it back. Sound off, comment in chat right now if you've already made your membership fee back and how long did it take you to make it back. Sound off in chat right now real quick, guys. All right, Mandir made his membership back already in 3 weeks. Manir says you'll get your money back in no time. Sasha Monique did it in her first month. 9-Ball Champ, 1 week. Ghost with the most, 2 months. Darren Harris, 2 days. Sky Junkie, 1 week. Tim Diaz, 1 week. Bruce Sears, couple months. Reed, 1 month. Gregory Kelly, my first day. 2 weeks for KL. Molly, first week. Dale made half his money back on just his first day. 1 week for K-Dog. Olyani, 2 months. Kathy, 3 months. Kawakawa, 4 weeks. James, 3 months. John G made it back in 2 weeks and then made his lifetime membership back in 2 weeks. Calvin, first month. Diago Alves has not made it back yet, still has a ways to go. Diago, hang in there, brother. We leave no trader behind in TTG. Harris G, yes, 5 days. Couple of months for Chaos Trader. 3 weeks for Ron. 1 day for Ed. Primal Plasma, 1 week. Okay? 1 week. You guys are getting a feel for kind of what TTG members are having to say. Guys, we are 5-star rated on Trustpilot. There's over 1,000 reviews on Trustpilot. I encourage you to go check that out. There's no greater referral than that of your peers. And don't forget, we give back to all of our members, guys. This Sunday, April 11th, 8:30 p.m. Eastern, live on this YouTube channel. Get your butts in here. Set your reminder. We're giving away a Tesla of 30 grand to one lucky TTG member. All you got to do is be a member by Saturday at midnight to be included in that raffle for your chance to win $30,000 or a brand new Tesla. All right, guys, everyone that's not a member on this live stream is about to owe Shug a huge thank you because our wholesaler has re-upped and we were able to get 100 brand new laptops. Guys, every time we do this, they go very quick. If I had to guess, I would assume that by the end of Sunday night's live stream, we will be completely out of these laptops. They were not easy for Adam to get. It took a lot of ass kissing with our wholesalers, so take advantage of this now. The next 100 people that sign up between now and Sunday at midnight Pacific or 3 a.m. Eastern are going to receive a brand new laptop, either an Asus, HP, Acer, Dell, Lenovo, or Chromebook. These will not last, I promise you. Whenever we've given away free laptops, they fly. They fly. You'll know you're one of the 100 because on the checkout page, you will see a laptop right there in your checkout cart for free. If you go to the website and there's not a laptop in your checkout, that means the 100 laptops have already been gone. Use coupon code TTG121 before Saturday at midnight. Get the 43% discount. Get a chance to win the Tesla or 30 grand on Sunday. Get a free laptop. And I'll throw in one more thing. Here, one more thing I'm willing to do for you guys, and then you're going to go and enjoy your weekend. Anyone that's still unsure about joining the group, I'm going to prove to you how much I believe in my TTG platform and education. Because anyone that signs up between now and Sunday at midnight with that coupon code TTG121, if you go through all the courses, pass all the quizzes, and attend one of our private study groups, that means you put in an effort. If you do those 3 things and still don't make back the $1,240 at least once throughout your year membership, I'll give you all your money back. I'm not kidding. Dead serious. I will give you a full refund if you don't make that money back at least once. If you do those 3 things, put in a little effort. And if you don't make the money back at least once, I'll give you all your money back. Worst case scenario, you guys sign up right now. You get a free laptop. You have a chance to win 30 grand or a Tesla on Sunday. And then if you don't make your money back trading at least one time throughout your membership, after going through the courses, passing the quizzes, and attending a study group, you get your money back. Worst case scenario, you got a free laptop. Guys, take advantage of that coupon code TTG121 before the price goes up. Set your reminder Sunday. We're giving away that Tesla, guys, or 30 grand. All you got to do is be a member by Saturday. Thanks for joining me tonight, guys. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Turn on those notifications if you haven't done so already. Smash that like button. Whoa, 90 laptops left. 10 people. 10. Just see, this is what I mean. They're not going to last. When we have the laptops, they fly. Okay, guys, so 10 people have already signed up. Use that coupon code. Get yourself a free laptop, a 43% discount, a money-back guarantee, and a chance to win 30 grand on Sunday. 87 laptops left. Okay, 87 laptops left. Guys, jump on these laptops while they still last. Enjoy your weekend and get your butts in here 8:30 p.m. Eastern live this Sunday. Set your reminders because we're giving away a Tesla or 30 grand. Thanks for joining me tonight, guys. Enjoy your weekend. I'll see you all Sunday night. Later, guys.